going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we're back to Call of Duty Cold War. We are playing the brand new map called Mauer Der Toten. We're basically going to try to find all of the many Easter eggs in this video. For example, we're going to be showing you guys how to get the bunny Easter egg done, how to get Pack-a-Punch online, and how to get the wonder weapon. And it's also going to have a little robot guy that will eventually be able to power on and help fight along our way. So let's go and get on into it.
Find the Omega traitor Valentina.
Alright, so the first one, you need to basically fight around. You can open up this first door, head down the rope. There's going to be a piece of the bunny on this table here with like the little green matting down. Second piece is going to be down the stairs following sort of the purple arrows that leads you to power. So in this little hallway here, right next to the tires, there's going to be another piece of the bunny. Right there. This is sort of over across from Jug if you guys are trying to figure out where it is. There'll be some cop cars. Another piece of the bunny is right next to Juggernog. So basically just straight across the street from the other one. Here's a couple of the landmarks around the area. Everything is all relatively similar. A third piece of the bunny is going to be found in this little hallway here. There's going to be some graffiti, but basically you're in the subway tunnel. The fourth piece is going to be upstairs next to the Wonder Fizz on the countertop right there. Trying to keep this relatively quick. This is such a big map that unfortunately it does take a while to get across. So some of the stuff I'm just going to mostly highlight the areas and hopefully you guys can find it. But basically, you are now able to get Pack-a-Punch online, so it's going to spawn this Disciple. If someone has fire on your team, you can just knock him out super quickly. A second one will spawn in to try to boost up some of the guys, and then you're good. Pack-a-Punch is fully online. And the reason why we did that is because I highly recommend having a Pack-a-Punch weapon before we go into the bunny fight. Once you get to round 10, there'll be a Panzer that actually drops a battery. That will be for Klaus, which is our little robot buddy friend that we will be using later on in the episode. But I figured we'll try to keep everything in order of what you can actually do the quickest that we found possible. Alright, so there's going to be a room right here where basically you need a turn zombie to attack this door in order to open it, and that's going to be used to get the locker for the wonder weapon. It does have to have a brain-rotted zombie though, so you have to have that ability on one of your guns. And then if you come over here, you can borrow old Bunny's hands right here. It's a little weird, but somehow Klaus got dismantled and we have to basically just put him together. Now if you come over here, this is where the Klaus is mainly going to be built. The first part you put on the satellite piece for, and he is basically done on this side of the world. You have to go back into the subway and able to fully assemble Klaus, but we'll do that later on. There's going to be this piece of the bunny in this diner. Once everybody has all of their weapons upgraded, this is the building directly across from Juggernog. Like I said, the last three were all relatively close in the same area. And basically all we're going to have to do is fight some, so we're basically going to skip past some of the stuff. Now, once you do this little challenge room with the bunny, it is going to be 3 different waves. Each wave is a little bit harder. You do have to wait for the zombies to finish dancing before you're able to do damage. Then basically you have a limited time to choose between doors 1, 2, and 3. And I will show the same for it on round 28 as well the next time we entered in here. But yeah, and by the way, every 15 rounds, you can come back here and try again to get another better weapon. So the next time will be roughly 27, 28. For us, it was more towards the 28 mark. I think it's because if you enter on 12, technically it doesn't start counting your 15 waves until you finish the round. So technically it's 15 after you finish the round that you went there on. Now that we have all the parts for Klaus, he is able to get fully online and help us fight some stuff.
Finally! Have you any idea how bored I was just waiting for something to do? Sorry. Hello, I am Klaus.
He'll come with a little command unit where you're able to basically tell him to go to certain places around the world, which comes in very handy in order to get these next steps finished. But you can also order him to defend a certain area if you need to help.
Trust me, I am here to help.
It is funny to think this is same machine who strangled American agent. But charm and innocence are...
So if you come over here, this room is basically right across from Klaus, and make him go directly to that locker. He should run up and punch it. If there's some zombies in the room, you have to clear it first. But you'll get a UV flashlight. And around the world, there's going to be 3 different numbers. They're all circled, and it's going to be the combination for the safe. So basically, if you head down here, this is still in the subway, there's going to be a 2 on the wall. And with your UV light, you want to look around the room, and you should see a couple letters highlighted. Sometimes it's going to be outside the room, though. So if you just exit the outside here and sort of look on the wall to the right, you should see it pop up. So 04 is for the number 2 on the locker. Now that we are in number 3, which is right next to the area across from Jug, it's going to be found on the countertop where it says 50-50. Then number 1 is going to be right where we build Klaus for the upgrade station. You want to search around inside the room for the numbers. The numbers sometimes spawn in random places, so you just sort of have to look around. Once you get all 3 combinations, you head back over to the safe. Now, you don't actually have to do it like a proper safe where you have to go a certain direction. You can literally just do counterclockwise or clockwise, and as long as it's on the correct number, you are 100% good to go. And while you're actually messing around with this stuff, you cannot get hit, so you can take as long as you need to in order to get the numbers dialed in. I believe ours was 22-4-23. Boom. And then all you have to do is click use handle. It's going to open up, and it's automatically going to give you the winner weapon. And if everybody else is gone, it's going to be a little bit of fighting. This gun is super handy, though. You'll see it on today's second episode. We made it all the way to like 56 with it, and as long as you have Deadshot and get a whole bunch of headshots, it's still going to be one-hitting things without any of the upgraded perks on it. You do need Deadshot, though. Deadshot definitely helps. So in case you guys were wondering, the bunny is going to spawn right here, and basically all you have to do is shoot it. You can go all the way across, and even if you have a submachine gun, you're still able to shoot all the way across and be able to go into the fight. So it's not like it's going to be hidden or anything. We've tried door 1, 2, and 3, and it just seems to vary. It's not like a guaranteed one door is going to give you a better result. Oh, I forgot. Sorry about the bush ability sort of glitching out on the screen. I don't know what happened with that, and we just sort of had to roll with it. So basically these waves are going to go kind of slow. There's going to be a whole bunch of zombies. There's going to be a few bosses spread inside here as well. Just like last time, obviously the higher up you go, the longer it's going to take. The thing's on fast forward though, so this is a little bit faster, and unfortunately we can't use the music that's normally in the game. So that is why this music sounds a little bit different than what you guys might be hearing right now. But if you guys enjoy, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.